Hey guys, so it's Friday the 19th, a weird day for me. This is the day that we lost Randy Rhodes back in '82. Um, Obviously, he was the inspiration for me doing what I do. So it's always one of those weird days of you don't know how to feel, because you're happy that you got the music that you got, but you always wonder what would he have done. Um, had he still been alive today, what would he be doing? Would he even be playing, you know, playing with Ozzy? Would he be still playing rock and roll? Would he be teaching? Who knows? You always kind of wonder where would he have gone with it. But nonetheless, weird day. Tomorrow's my birthday though, so that's, you know, feel free to say happy birthday and also like and subscribe if you watch these videos. It helps a guitarist out. Anyway, so today, yeah, I was gonna do this video. Obviously, I'm gonna talk just a little bit about my guitars that I comment. This is my number one. It is my go-to, should we say? Every guitar player kind of has that one guitar that you just, for some unknown reason, lean on. And this is it. We love playing different ones. Obviously, rosewood neck, maple neck. You get different tones out of different woods and different pickups and whatnot. I tend to lean pickup-wise on Seymour Duncan. No, they don't sponsor me, promote me in any way, shape, or form. They probably don't even know I exist. But I tend to lean on them. I love DiMarzio pickups too. But I think I just, the tone that I get out of the Seymour Duncans that I use, which is a 59 or a JB, I tend to lean on those, which is what is in this. But yeah, so this is my number one. I have other guitars that I lean on, and one of my other videos that's on here is I think I used a George Lynch guitar. I use an Ibanez now. Really just recent picked up an Ibanez. I'd always liked them in the past and when I played them, but I never really owned one. I've owned cheaper models. This one's not expensive, by the way, but the one that I do have. I've owned cheaper models in the past, and I liked them. They always seem to get the job done. So, yeah, I mean, obviously I lean on Charvels a lot. No, again, nobody sponsors me on. That's just my personal opinion. I tend to use whatever I can, whatever guitars I have in the room or whatever. When I go out and do shows, I try to mix it up at least a little. Take one of these, a different one with me, so that maybe halfway through a set or something, I'll jump on. I'm not a multiple tuning type guy. You got guys that are play, half step out. You got guys that are, drop D, you name it, all those multiple. I'm not that guy. Once in a while, if the song calls for it, will I take a guitar? Obviously, I can't take one of them unless I tune it ahead of time with Floyd Rose on it, because, I'd have to have it set up that way all the time. So I tend to take a Strat or something with me that I can detune if there's a song in the set that requires me to do that. Very seldom do we do that. We really don't get into that portion of the show, as try and stay in standard tuning throughout most of the set. So I wanted to talk about that. Amps that I use, obviously I have Marshall, Peavey. I do have a Line 6 and I do have Randall. So I'm all over the place when it comes to amps. There's always that age-old argument of, oh, well, you know, you got to use tubes. If you don't use tubes, you know, that's the best sound you're going to get. And yet you listen to Dimebag Darrell, who, you know, played through an old Randall head at one point that was solid state, and you're going to tell me his tone was horrible? No. Anyway, so pedals, I use multiple. I tend to not go boutique. There's a lot of guys that like to have the boutique pedals, you know, something that's high end. I tend to stay away from that. That doesn't mean that I don't use them once in a while. I don't discriminate against. If a pedal sounds good and it's good, use it. Just my 2 cents is, look, if you're gonna, you know, if you're gonna get into that rabbit hole of making a, you know, having a pedal that just, I don't know, that just, yeah, I gotta spend $300 to have it do. I tend to just go look around and whatever it is I like. But to each his own. So there's the musical aspect of, you know, things that I use and what I do. Obviously, with this channel and what I'm doing now, is I want to talk about music. I don't want to not mention, you know, doing this. But I also want to be a little bit different. I watch a lot. I've said this in one of my other videos that you know, I watch a lot of these other guys that are out there that are doing the guitar. They're doing the reviews. They're doing how to play this, how to play that. Not that I won't. I'm sure at some point, you know, and if it's something that interests you, feel free to comment and say, hey, you know, would you do this? Or we, you know, don't go get crazy and putting Yngwie Malmsteen and Joe Satriani stuff down there, because, well, I just don't play like that. Anyway, but I also want this channel, back to what I want to be able to do other things. I want to be able to, like, I'm going to Vegas next weekend, and I want to do some footage while I'm up there. I want to, you know, get some footage of what's going on up there. We're going to go play golf. I mentioned that in another video. We're going to go play some golf and venture around and, you know, get some footage while I'm up there. I don't want to have a channel that's, I only do this. And maybe I'm delusional, or maybe I should just do that. But I think the reason I'm trying not to just stick to one thing is because, one, I don't really know what's gonna work or what's gonna, you know, pan out. So I figured do a little bit of everything and see which ones get the most attraction and roll with it. Basically, I'm just trying to do a, this is my life. Things will get a little bit more adventurous and a little bit more, you know, I have a Harley, and at some point I will go out on that and go visit some places and video that. Like I say, musically, I will at some point do more guitar playing. There are some videos that are on the site now of me playing, but I will do more as time goes on. But I want to do a little bit of everything. You know, I don't want to just be basically it's a day in the life of, you know, this is Damon's deliberate detour. You know, I'm basically just giving you here's who I am, here's what I do. But if there's something that, you know, someone wants to see or wants me to play or wants me to go, you know, if I'm out on the Harley and you say, you should go check this out, I want to do that stuff too. So that's basically in a nutshell, you know, what I'm hoping to achieve. Anyway, all that said, and all that one side, I'm keeping these short and sweet and to the point right now until I can get out there. Next week will be different. Like I say, I don't know, maybe do a video on Friday prior to going to Vegas. Then when we get to Vegas, then we can do, the I'll get it, shenanigans of what go on up there, which is not a lot. Got my wife and daughter going to be with me and some friends, so I won't be getting up to too much crazy stuff. Anywho, so again, just to touch on the day, Randy Rhodes. I want to say his name again, just because I thank the man upstairs for giving us the 25 years we got of Randy, and the guitar playing that he left behind. Quick, thing is losing Eddie Van Halen and Randy Rhodes is just like totally trips you out these days, Granted, we still have George Lynch and Jakey Lee and guys like that are going to carry that torch just fine. They're fully capable. But I don't know. Just a weird day. But anyway, I wanted to just say hello, throw something up, hold my number one guitar and do absolutely nothing with it. And next week, we'll touch base on getting prepped for Vegas and, what I intend to try and achieve while I'm up there. So anyway, as I said before, if you like this stuff, like the videos, subscribe, help a brother out. Okay, till next time. Peace.